Everybody is going crazy over Tesla. Should I buy it? Should I sell it? Should I invest before the split? Let's do some research about this. Should I buy it? What is the current price? Oh wow, Tesla actually on fire. This is crazy. Ooh, my hand is on fire. Must be a sign. Let's buy some. Hey, what's going on? I'm Lando, Success, your favorite motivational teacher. If you haven't already, make sure you like the video, press that subscribe button, just press it right there, and also leave a comment. The question of the day for this video is, have you ever been inside of a Tesla car? And if so, whose was it? The way we're going to break down this video, we're going to first talk about Tesla and the history of it. We're going to talk about the stock split that is coming up soon. And we're also going to talk about Apple stocks and shares. Should you buy now? Should you leave it alone? Or should you wait until after the split? Let's get into it. In 2003, Tesla was founded by two engineers, Martin Eberhard and Marc Tarpenning, who named the company Tesla in tribute to the engineer Nikola Tesla. Elon Musk, the name everybody think of, became chairman and a lead investor a year later and helped the company raise over $7 million. The first Tesla was the Roadster. They used lithium-ion battery cells and had a range over 200 miles per charge, but the problem was it cost over $100,000 for it. In 2008, Musk was named CEO, and by this time he reportedly invested over $70 million into the company, and that was with his own money. And as CEO, he announced the second Tesla, the Model S, starting at $50,000, and that actually was going to be the first luxury electric sedan. By this time, they was looking to grow, and Toyota actually helped them buy their first factory in Fremont, California. In the same year, they went public and raised over $226 million in its first IPO, and it was named the first American car company to go public since Ford. 3 years later, after announcing the Model S, they started delivering cars and then revealed the Model X, the SUV. And then they started building supercharge stations all across California. In 2013, they was close to being bankrupt. Musk did have a handshake deal with Google, but ended up backing out of that. And later on that year, they had 3 Model S sedans caught on fire kind of because of the batteries. So they decided to reinforce the compartments, but the stock still plummeted and went down after that anyways. In 2014, they started building their own battery factories to cut down the cost, and they did it right outside of Reno, Nevada. 2 years later, after the delays, the Model X was finally being delivered. Now Tesla is kinda all over the world, have been growing like crazy, and now people want to know, should they get in or is it too late? Let's talk about it. So before investing in a company as big as Tesla, there's a few components that I like to go over. First, how well do I know the company? And me being very honest and transparent, living in Michigan, I never been inside of a Tesla vehicle. I seen one only when I was in Walmart years ago, and I went crazy, sent the picture to my friend like, yo, I seen the car open up like that, and I would need to know about it. So a friend told me about Tesla, and probably 2 weeks ago when I was driving like in Nebraska, in the middle of nowhere, I seen Tesla charging stations. So I'm assuming it's more West Coast since it originated in the West Coast than it is East Coast. So I haven't been able to experience it too much. So I'm not too familiar with the company besides what everybody talk about on YouTube and on media. The second thing is who is running the company. Elon Musk's name is everywhere. He is exciting. He's wild. He's crazy. He's known for the most expensive tweet ever. I think he got sued a few $1 million for doing a tweet about his company going public. He's crazy enough for me. I like it. Next is, do I think the company will be here 20 years from now? This is a tough one because the company been through ups and downs already and still have been able to prevail. But when you have a company dealing with electronic cars, self-driving cars, it is a great future thing, but when one big thing go wrong, like the batteries blowing up, a celebrity die in the car, or something go wrong with the factory recall, it can kind of be a heavy ripple effect. So it's kind of a hit or miss. If it hit, it's going to go skyrocket like it's been going. Or if it missed, it's going to probably go all the way down and shut down. Next, what is the current price? Is it valued too high? We're going to break that down in a few. What is the price and what I think about it. And the last thing is, how simple is this company? I don't believe there is actually a Tesla store where I can go in and go buy a car. You have to do everything online. So I'm actually going to buy, actually I'm not going to buy a Tesla, but I'm going to act like I'm about to buy a Tesla online so we can go through the process and see how simple it is. So I decided to go to Tesla.com, and out of all the models, I like the Model X the most since I just had a son, family man, and look how them doors fly up, so sexy. So I chose that one out of all the options. And when we went to the order price, it was $75,000 or like $94,000. That's already too high. But they have a potential savings. If you read that, it say you're going to save in gas. I looked at the colors. You have the black, the white, the blue, the red. I said if I would get one, I would go with the black. Then I looked at both of the wheels. The black on black look good. So let's go ahead, click next. When you do the interior, they had the stock one right here. But if I'm going to get a Tesla, I'm going to get a cool interior, not the white since I got a kid. But I'm going to do the interior, and they have extra seatings, like 5 seats, 7 seats. Only needed the 5 seat. Now, autopilot, this is what you get Tesla for, so it can self-drive itself. And as I stroll down, that is an extra $8,000 for that. So you gotta get it, because what's the point of getting a Tesla without self-driving? And it's kind of, price is going up like every year. It was only $5,000. So we're at a total of $90,000. After everything, it's probably gonna be a $100,000 car. But only $100 is due today. And if we leased it, it's gonna be $1,200 a month. And if we got a loan, it's gonna be $1,200 or $1,350. Needless to say, I will not be getting a Tesla. All right, let's talk about the pros and cons of what I liked and what I didn't. Some of the pros, I do like how user-friendly their website was. It was very easy, it was simplistic, and it was straightforward. I do like that. Some things I don't like, I can't go to the store and test drive it. I literally have to give them $100,000. And it said it would be delivered in 3 to 5 weeks. Some YouTubes that I have watched, the paint jobs wasn't the best. Like some of the hidden areas, they didn't actually paint the car all the way to quality you would like it to be, but it was kind of like not noticeable, or you have to be a real detailed person to even notice it. But I want to know, what's the protocol if something is wrong with my car? Who do I ship it back to? So I did look at some different prices. I think the lowest was the Model 3. It was around $30,000. So I did the basic everything, no autopilot, everything, and it was around $33,000. So if you want a Tesla, you're really gonna have to spend about $50,000 to get one kind of how you want it. Another thing I did notice is whatever estimated time frame they give you, it seemed like it always kind of go past it. 3 to 5 weeks. You see, like whenever they made a Tesla, it took 2-3 years to to get it out to people. So it seemed like there are some pros and cons, but the people that I seen have Tesla is kind of like Apple. It's kind of like a fraternity. Once you drive a touchscreen car, you really can't go back. So I can imagine if you ever get a Tesla, you probably would never drive anything else ever again. So let's talk about this stock split. How exactly does it work? Since I'm a visual person, I'm going to break it down visually for you. For example, let's take this $100 bill and you rip it in half. That's a stock split. Actually, let's rewind that. It don't work like that. Let's say Apple is worth $100 right now. If they wanted to do a 2-to-1 stock split and cut it in half, that means you would have two $50 bills. Even though it's still equal up to $100, it just looked different. So if you did a 5-to-1 split, it will still equal $100, but now you get 5 shares. So this share, this share, this share, this share, this share, versus this whole share. So it really does absolutely nothing different. The only reason companies usually do this is to make their price more appealing and look a little bit sexier. If Tesla stock is $2,000 and Apple stock is $500, they know by market research, people is going to be more appealed to buying a share that's $100, $90-something versus $2,000. And another hint, is kind of pointless in this year because now we have fractional shares. So you can actually do your own stock split if you really wanted to. If they're about to do a 5-to-1 stock split with Apple, let's say it's going to be $126 every share, you can invest in fractional shares via Dash Invest, Robinhood, or Cash App, and you can just buy a fraction of that share for $126, and when a stock split happened, you will already own one share. But on the other side, you do have big companies like a Vanguard that don't have fractional shares, so probably for the OGs and the old heads, it probably work out for them. The last thing, it is probably an amazing marketing tool. Since it's so many new people has been investing lately, most people don't know about stock splits or fractional shares or any lingo like that. So Tesla and everything has been so hyped up by new investors. All they know is Teslas keep going up. So invest, invest, invest. So that is a benefit. That's why it's probably going up. So many new investors keep on investing in it. And you say you're going to do a stock split, it's going to be cheaper. They're planning for it to hype up and keep going up. So in all honesty, I'm not going to go heavy into Tesla and investing into it, because I feel like I already have missed the boat. That's number one. Second thing is I'm already invested in stronger companies that I believe in, like Amazon. I believe 20 years from now, Amazon is not going nowhere and the stock is going to continue to rise. One of the most important things is I believe Tesla stock is an emotional stock. It's an emotional roller coaster because so many brand new investors that's just getting into investing, they are going Tesla crazy, and that is driving the price to keep on going up, the hype. But I already know how things go parabolic, and once Tesla stock do go down, it's not if it's going to go down, it's when it's going to go down. I know the new emotional investors is not going to hold and wait it out. They're going to get scared and they're going to sell, because a lot of new people is going to buy in at the high. And then once it go down, they're going to bail out, and it's just going to make the stock keep on going down. And I don't want to join that train. But what I am going to do is once the split happens, I'm going to buy one share just so I could be in. And if it go up to $10,000 one day, I have me $10,000 worth of a share. Oh, what's this? This is my Apple MacBook that I'm going to probably edit this video on as I'm recording it on my Apple iPhone. Oh, and I'm looking at the time on my Apple Watch. I said that to say I am 10 toes down all the way in on Apple. I'm a firm believer. Out of the two, I would invest in Apple because they already have history of doing a stock split. And we can look at the research and look at some companies that have already did it. But I know how Apple respond to criticism, respond to negative press, respond to lawsuits, how they grow and keep on making new revenue. They have a loyal base of customers that is like a cult or a fraternity that would keep on buying and buying and buying. Apple is a company I would buy and hold and probably never sell until they come out with the Apple car. And that's when I will probably do a YouTube video about how I bought my Apple car with Apple stock. Since stock splits are such a common thing, a lot of companies have already did it, like Netflix. You even have Hanes that did it, Starbucks. And this is not Apple first time. I think it's Apple probably third or fourth time doing the stock split. So if we wanted to break down the math, right now, Tesla stock is right about $2,000. We're just going to say that for number sakes. And since they're doing a 5-to-1 split, that will mean their shares would be right about $400, because I'm just dividing 2,000 divided by 5. That would be about $400 a share. And if you look at Apple's is right about $500 a share, and they're doing a 4-to-1. So you're dividing 4 into 500, and that is $125 a share. And that's why I'm going to probably grab about 10 of those. Some of the last words of wisdom that I will leave you with on this video is, it is okay to be left out. We have a thing where we want to be included with everything. We hear everybody talking about Tesla, and it's going up. You have that fear of loss. But it is okay. You don't have to be included in everything. As long as you have a game plan for your financial goals, you can stick to it. Like Warren Buffett once said, you only need about 3 or 4 companies to pop off and you'll get rich. Him talking about when he met Bill Gates. Bill Gates tried to sell him the computer and he like, I'm good, I'm not interested. And look at them, they're both still rich. So it's okay, you don't have to be a part of every bus. Thank you guys for watching the full video. I hope you learned something. Make sure you press the like button, press the subscribe button, and also leave a comment down below. And you'll get notifications whenever I upload a new video. And if you are interested in Stash, Robinhood, or Cash App, you can gain free stock or some money back when you sign up. I got the link below. If you need any more information on investing, feel free to hit me up and I will get back to you. Later.